Hello there, it's Caroline here from Useful Graphic Design Tutorials, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find some free brushes on the internet. Now they're not just ordinary paint brushes, but brush designs that you can use with graphic software programs such as Gimp or Photoshop. I'm then going to show you how to download the brushes to your computer and then upload them to Gimp. We're going to use Gimp, as I say, and generally speaking, the brushes are created for use in Photoshop. That's not always the case, but if they are, then the file format is ABR, which stands for Photoshop Brush File. Now the great news is that those ABR Photoshop files are totally interchangeable with Gimp. There's loads and loads of free brushes on the internet which you can use in Gimp. However, Gimp also has its own brush format, and that is GBR, which stands for Gimp Brush Format. So if you find brushes with that format, then that's the format for Gimp, and you will be able to use them. Now I'm using Windows 7, and I'm using Gimp 2.8, which is the latest version, and that's important to know for later on. Let's go over to the internet and find some brushes. Well, I cheated because I'd already found some brushes, and I found them at brushking.eu, and the name of the post is Funky Paisley Brushes. So here we go. Those are what the brushes look like. We're going to download here. Just be aware that brushes are fairly similar to images with regard to license arrangements, so do check that out. I'm going to download the file by clicking on download here, and then you want to select where you want to save it, and I'm going to save it to my desktop because it's generally easier to find that. So click save. I'm going to pause the video while that actually saves. It's quite a large file, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so let's now download it, and we want to unzip it, so we want to go over to the desktop, and here's the file. And for Windows, to extract and unzip this file, you simply right click and then go to extract all. I know it's slightly different on a Mac, and we then want to click extract, and it's now doing that. Okay, now the file is opened. So here it is, you can see unzipped. So double click on that, and that opens up the contents of the file. This is, it's not unusual, but this lady has so included the PNGs images of all the Paisley shapes, which is really nice actually, but that doesn't always happen, I have to say. Here's the terms of use with regard to the license, do check that out. And this is just the image that was on the post. It's this file here, the ABR file, which is the little file that we're going to upload to Gimp. Now we've downloaded it, then that file is ready to upload. Now let's go over to Gimp. If you've not used Gimp before, you will need to go and get it. The details of the site to get it from is now on the screen, and we do have a video for downloading if you're not sure about that, although it's pretty straightforward. And we'll put a link under the video for that too, and the version is 2.8. I've opened Gimp, and if yours looks like this, and you think, blimey, that's a bit odd looking, then simply go up to Windows, and then click on the single window mode. And then it sort of snaps into that window. Gimp is now open there, and we're going to go back to a brushes file, because what we want to do is to find the Gimp brushes folder on your C drive, and then we're going to pop that ABR file into that folder. This is the part where your computer may be set up quite differently, and I can only show you my version if you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my C drive and click on the tree there, and I'm going to go to the program files, because Gimp is a program, and then I'm looking for Gimp 2, and it's all in alphabetical order, so that's helpful. Click on that there. Then I want to go to share, okay, and then I want to go to Gimp, and I want to go to Gimp 2.0, and then brushes, and then basic. And you'll see I've already got some brushes in there, in addition to the ones that have already come with Gimp. So what we want to do is to copy that ABR file into this basic folder here. And again, on a Windows machine, What we need to do there is go back up to the desktop, look for the opened folder, and then highlight the ABR file, right click, copy, and then go down to this brushes basic file, and then just hover here somewhere, right click and paste. My machine is saying you need administrative permissions, which I have, so I'm going to continue. And there you will see that the ABR file is now placed into that folder. Okay, so let's go back up here to GIMP. So that now has been uploaded brushes into GIMP, but let's just check that out. A couple of ways to do this, but first of all we want to show the brushes folder, so let's go to Windows, Dockable Dialogues, and here are the various functions, and I'm going to go down to brushes and click that. Now then, this is highlighting all the different brushes that I've got, and you can see there doesn't seem to be any Paisley brushes there, and that is because, let's just move that up, down the bottom here, in fact let's take that off. If we want to move this brushes functions away from there, we can go up to that little arrow there and then detach the tab, and then we can start to move that around. Okay, so it's easy to see there basically. What we really need to do is two things. We can refresh the brushes, so that's saying, okay, now I've done something and added it to GIMP, so I need to refresh it. Or indeed you might have to close down GIMP and open it again, but let's see what happens here. So let's refresh the brushes, and it's thinking about this, and there you go. You've got the Paisley brushes in there. I think that's probably enough for now. I hope you found that useful, because the reason I wanted to do it is there's very few videos showing you actually how to upload brushes into GIMP. So there we go, that's it, and I'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.